not me, like I wouldn't actually do it, but if you want to do it, you could do it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn your post notifications on. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for clicking on my video. So today I decided to come back with a bottle of wine, she's called, by the way, and today we're going to be drinking and we're going to be talking. So I went on my Instagram a few weeks ago, and what did I do on my Instagram, baby? I am gonna put it on the screen. If I know how to edit, it will be over here. If I don't, this is just gonna be so fucking awkward. But yeah, I asked people to ask me questions, and I asked people to ask me girl talk topics, scenarios, anything of that sort, basically. So today we're gonna be going through all that and drinking some wine. So I'm just gonna pour myself a glass. Okay, so I can't be the only one that fills my wine glass up this much. Like, I know you're not supposed to, but I do it anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through all the questions and all that stuff on my phone, and I'm gonna give my 2 cents. And also, just a disclaimer, this is not me giving advice in any way, shape or form. This is just me explaining how I would handle the situation if I was in your position. And yeah, some of it might not be the best advice, so don't take my advice, do what you will with it, but we'll see. We'll see what I have to offer. So I went on my Instagram and I asked these questions a few weeks ago, so I actually ended up screenshotting the questions because I didn't do them at the time. So now I'm about to be doing it, and people are probably like, bitch, when the fuck are you gonna pop that shit? But or they're not, but that's what I'm telling myself. People are actually waiting for the video, but they're probably not, but that's what I'm telling myself. Anyway, the first topic that we have is, someone said, dating a guy that's 3 or more years older than you. Why am I? Oh my gosh, I always do this with my hands, like, bitch, what the fuck is you doing? Anyways, I think there's nothing wrong with dating a guy that's 3 or more years older than you. I personally wouldn't be able to date a guy that's my age, for example, or younger than me. But this question depends on how old you are. So like, from a certain age, I think dating a guy that's older than you is perfectly fine. I think once you're like in your early 20s, I think dating a guy that's 2 more years older than you, 3 or more years older than you is fine. What the hell did I just say? I feel like in your teens, say you were like 17, dating like a 20-year-old, I feel like, baby girl, what the fuck is you doing? And the thing is, I know this happens a lot because when you're 17, you're probably like, I'm grown, whatever the fuck, but you're not. It's only when you're not 17 that you realize that actually I was a little girl, and the guy, like, what are you doing dating a girl that's 17 years old? But anyway, I personally wouldn't go for a guy that's younger than me. I wouldn't go for a guy that's my age. Like, you have to, but this is just my personal preference, you have to be at least 2 years older than me. And if you're not, I mean, I have to really, really like you for me to like date you and you're my age or like younger than me, because I just can't see that happening, baby. Like, guys already, as it is, take longer than girls to mature. So it's like, if I'm dating a guy that's my age, I'm basically dating a guy that's younger than me, and if I'm dating a guy that's younger than me, I'm basically dating a guy that's even more younger than me. So that's not happening, baby. I ain't got the time. I really don't have the time to be dating a little boy. Basically, if you're contemplating dating someone because they're 3 years older than you and you're like in your early 20s, whatever, I would say just do it. Just do it, baby. And if you haven't done it before, just test the waters out. You might like it, you might not, and then you might prefer guys that are your age or younger than you. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. So yeah, try it. I think there's nothing wrong with it at all. Oh my god. So someone said, I caught feelings for appointment. Bitch, what the fuck? So this is really sticky because I just have so many questions. So my first question is, did you guys go into, well, you obviously did. I was gonna say, did you guys go into your situation knowing that he was just and you guys were just basically friends with benefits or not? I don't know, are you friends? So I'm just gonna assume you knew what it was. I think if you caught feelings for a moment, first of all, that's just crazy. What would I do in this situation? I think you should tell the person, or not. But this is in the case that you do tell the person. So you tell the person and you're like, okay, so I knew what it was when we got into this, and I knew that, you know, you were just appointments, like it shouldn't have been anything more than what it is. But I caught feelings for you. And this is where it gets sticky, because it could go good for you in the sense that he might feel the same way as you, and then if he has feelings for you as well, then you're good, whatever. But if he doesn't, feel the same way, I would honestly just run, because you're gonna get your feelings hurt, and like there's nothing, you're not benefiting anything from it anymore, because he was just a woman, and you can't now say, haha, just kidding, I actually don't have feelings for you. Like, you have feelings for the person, you're not just gonna erase those feelings and then continue just having appointments with them. Like, no, like, you have feelings for the person. So I feel like if you've expressed these feelings to the person and they're like, actually no, like, I don't want anything more than this with you, I would just like run, because literally you're gonna get your feelings hurt. And if you stay after he's said to you that actually you knew what it was when you get into it, and he doesn't feel the same way, whatever he does is just gonna get you hurt. Like, if you hear some shit about him, something that he did that doesn't sit well with you, you're literally going to get yourself hurt. So honestly, I would just leave as fast as you can. And I hope you haven't had your neck appointment since then, and if you have, make sure that was your last one, because you're just gonna get yourself hurt, baby. You're gonna get yourself hurt. And at the end of the day, like, you knew what it was when you got into it, so really and truly, like, you would just be playing yourself if he doesn't feel the same way. So yeah, just go. I'm sure someone else out there, I'm sure you'll find someone else out there that likes you as much as you like them, but that just sounds like a bunch of confusion and just like, no ma'am, I don't want that for you. So yeah, I don't think you should stay in whatever that situation is. I don't even know what you guys would be called if you stayed in that thing. That would just be confusing as fuck. So the next topic someone sent was being unsure of leaving a long-term but unhealthy relationship. What are you unsure about? That's what I have to say. What are you unsure about? Because you know that the relationship is unhealthy, and an unhealthy relationship just leads to you being, you're obviously unhappy. I think the unsure part comes from the fact that you're just comfortable in the situation that you're in. Like, imagine being with someone for like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years or whatever, and you know that the situation is unhealthy, but you've been with this person for so long. Like, the person you talk to about everything, you confide in them, they're probably, like, you guys were probably really close at one point. You probably still are, but there's just some toxic traits happening, and you're probably like, damn, like, this is, I can't just leave, like, this is just too comfortable. Like, you're familiar with this person, so I think the unsure part just comes in the fact that you're just too comfortable. Once you get yourself in that mindset, it will just be easier for you to leave. Obviously, this is all easier said than done. So at the end of the day, you just have to think about yourself, to be honest. Just think about you, about making yourself happy, about just you being able to grow as a person away from that person. I don't know what the situation is in your specific case, but just being in an unhealthy situation, period, is just not okay for your mental health at all. Remember that, like, that's not the only person that you have, and if it is, like, you can make new friends, you can go to your family, you can talk to other people, like, there's so many other things you can do. Sorry. Oh my gosh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
Yeah, I'm just filming a video.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's so many other people you can talk to. There's so many other people like you can meet in life. Like, they're not the only person. And at the end of the day, some people are not meant to be in your life for long periods of time. They're just meant to be in your life for a reason, for a lesson, or whatever the case is. So yeah, I'll just leave and just take it as a lesson. Just whatever it is that you learned from that person, just know that you don't have to be in anything like that ever again. Like, whatever traits that you saw in this person that led to all these toxic and unhealthy traits in your relationship, just avoid that in your next relationship. Whatever it is that you go into in the future, just make sure you don't find yourself in a situation like that again, basically. But yeah, sorry you had to go through that as well. That sounds really difficult because, again, it's easier said than done. Like, if I was in that situation, I'd probably be like, damn, what the fuck am I supposed to do? But you got this, girl. You got this. So the next topic is making an Onlyfans account. Okay, I need a wine break. What do I have to say about making an Onlyfans account? So in quarantine, I don't know, am I the only one that saw how many people made Onlyfans accounts and stuff during quarantine? Like, damn, get your money, sis. I would say if you want to make an Onlyfans account and nothing's stopping you, yeah, just do it. I personally wouldn't be able to do that just because, like, you actually don't know who's, I mean, I guess people are paying for it or whatever, but that's just, yeah, I just wouldn't be able to do that. Like, no ma'am, it's not for me, it's not my cup of tea. But if you want to do an OnlyFans account, I would just do it. Especially if you have like a really good following on like Instagram or whatever, I would just make an OnlyFans. Not me, like, I wouldn't actually do it, but if you want to do it, you could do it. And the thing is with OnlyFans, you don't even have to post like cheeks and like those types of snaps all the time. Like, you don't actually have to post that. Like, some people just go on OnlyFans and post literally all the pictures that are on their Instagram, but they make you pay for it. Like, the amount of money people make on OnlyFans is actually crazy. So if you have a really good following and you just want that extra money and you don't care about having OnlyFans, because I care, like, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. If you don't care and like you just like whatever, it's just an OnlyFans account, I would do it. Like, get your coins, girl, get your coins. I literally don't have the balls to do that. If I did, maybe I would, but that's never happening, ever. How to stay motivated. That's actually a really good one, because I've been trying to like find different ways to motivate myself with like anything that I do. But yeah, I think one of the top things that motivates me, or that keeps me motivated, is having self-care days. So on Sundays, I usually like to have my self-care days. My self-care days can happen whenever I want them to, but like on Sundays is when I usually like to have my self-care days, like Sunday evenings, and I literally do everything. I do face masks, I do everything literally. And the one thing that I never forget on my self-care days is a glass of wine, because every sip that you take, it just releases like this huge amount of stress off you, and it's just like every sip that you take, you're like a brand new bitch. No, but seriously, like actually have a glass of wine, relax, wear face masks, do your nails, whatever it is that you do. I don't know, like I like to get my nails done, but like whatever it is that you do, just do it. And that would literally make you so motivated. That would make you feel so much more motivated to do whatever it is that you wanted to do, whether you needed to do work, take pictures, whatever it is you need to do. Like the one thing that motivates me the most is like a self-care spa, like pamper day. Like it just does it for me. Another thing as well is like reading books that motivate you. Follow like Instagram pages that have like motivational quotes and all that stuff, because I know a lot of people are on their phones like all the time, so it would be nice to have like a few pages on Instagram that you follow that post like daily motivational quotes. There's actually one that I follow, and what is it called? I'll probably put it on the screen here if I find the exact name of it. And then she posts like daily quotes. Every day there's like motivational quotes or any type of quotes that just make you just go, do you know what I mean? So just follow a bunch of pages like that on Instagram, because not everything on Instagram that you have to follow, it has to be like baddie pictures or like, you know, not everything's about that on Instagram. And since you're on Instagram all the time, or whatever social media platform you're on all the time, you might as well just follow things as well that motivate you, people that motivate you, and just a bunch of things. Like have a lazy day if you need to, like just not do anything, but don't get stuck into that. Like don't get into the habit of just not doing anything and just having hella lazy days. Like have one if you need to, 1 or 2, and then just get back to doing whatever it is that you need to do. And yeah, that's just basically how I motivate myself. And the main thing as well is to plan your days. Like plan your days the night before, plan your weeks if that makes things easier. Just get a calendar or a planner or a book of some sort and just plan everything that you need to do, because once you see it on a piece of paper, you're like, damn, like I need to do this, I need to do this, and it'll just make you want to do everything. Like you have to be your main inspiration. Like if you don't inspire yourself more than anything, the reading books, the pages that you follow, if you don't inspire yourself more than anything, like motivating yourself will be harder than it should be. So you have to be your main motivation and your main inspiration, so that you can just get shit done. And yeah, I just think that I'm still practicing this whole motivating myself thing, but I feel like these tips have been helping me in the process, and I feel like I'm getting there as well. So yeah, just try these out. And if anyone has motivational tips, I don't know if anyone would leave comments or messages or whatever, or send me a DM on Instagram, I don't even know. But yeah, I would like to actually know some motivational tips, because I'm still trying to figure it out for myself. But that's just a few of the things that I would recommend. So someone asked, going out or staying in? And this is funny because at one point in my life I would have been like going out, obviously, but now I actually like staying in so much. Like I don't know, do you know this whole quarantine that's been happening? And like so many people are upset because the clubs are closed and all that stuff. Like I actually don't care for the club. Like, do you know my type of going out? The type of going out that I like is like dressing up to go out to eat, or like go out for like drinks in a bar or something. Like that's the type of going out I like. Like the type of going out where you dress up and you come back looking one piece, like you come back. My camera just cut off, but I was saying like the type of going out that I like is the type that you can go out, so you do your makeup, dress up, and come back looking like this. Like that's what I hate about going out to the club so much. Like you go out looking like this, and if you don't get your pictures done in the before you go to the club and all that stuff, like you just come out looking a mess. Like I just don't like the club, and like I'm so glad I grew out of that, because I used to club so much. Don't get me wrong, I can go to a club like here and there, but the way I used to go out, oh my god, bitch. I can go to a club, but I definitely prefer like going out for meals, going out for drinks, going out for like shisha type of vibes over going out to the club like any day. But overall, I do like a nice, chilled, comfortable, staying at home type of vibe and watching a movie and getting my glass of wine and just chilling, going on YouTube, watching a movie, anything. Like, that's just my vibe. And yeah, it's crazy because this time 2 years ago or 3, if you asked me that question, I would have been like, bitch, going to the club, what the fuck you mean? But yeah, that's definitely not the case anymore at all. It's crazy when you look back at yourself like from like 1 or 2 or 3 years ago. Like, it's actually so crazy. Like, oh my god, that's the one thing I hate about Snapchat so much. The the memories from like 1 or 2 or 3 years ago. I hate it because I'm just like, ugh, that's me. But then I also love it because I'm like, damn, like, look at me now, bitch. You ain't gonna play with me. But yeah, oh my god, it's actually crazy. Like, I literally don't look like the same person that I was 2 years ago. Let me see if I can find, let me see if there's anything on my memories from this time last year or 2 years ago. Oh my god. Like, ew, bitch, what the fuck is you on? I look so bad. And I really thought I did something. Like, I really thought, look at my fucking hair. Oh my god. The next one is finding new friends and moving on from the old ones / toxic ones. Okay, so there's 2 kinds of different situations to address because not all the old ones are toxic. But I think that finding new friends is always a good thing, because as you grow, some of the people you were friends with before, they're just not growing with you, or they're not growing in the same way that you're growing, or at the same pace that you're growing. So I think finding friends or finding new friends is always a good thing. The whole no new friends, no new friends, I feel like that's just bullshit. Like, it's always good to have friends for different type of things, you know, like having a friend that you could go out with, a friend that you can, I don't know, a friend that understands like some of your hobbies. Like, not all your friends like fit in every single thing that you like to do or whatever in your life. So I think finding new friends is always a good thing. And yeah, you're just holding yourself back, just like the whole, I mean, I don't know about everyone, I'm not speaking for everyone, but like, I just feel like a lot of people that are like, oh, no new friends, like, you're just holding yourself back from like finding good friends. I don't know, like, you could be with a toxic group of friends, and just because you're on that whole no new friends vibe, like no one's going anywhere, like that shit is just no. I think it's always a good idea to like find new friends. Not that you should abandon your old ones, but have friends for different types of situations, you know what I mean? So yeah, that whole no new friends shit is just, yeah, I don't know about that shit. Gotta have new friends, but make sure they're genuine friends, because I like to get friends, but I don't like to open myself up too quickly. Yeah, I don't really trust people easily, to be honest. I don't really trust people. It's kind of crazy. That's why I have such a like close group of friends. Like, I can count on one hand the people that are my actual friends. I think over time, as you get older, you kind of realize that actually it makes sense to have genuine friends rather than a lot of nobodies in your life. And that's basically me. Like, I have like a handful of good people that I can actually rely on, and yeah, I love it. So yeah, if you have a bunch of friends and you can't even rely on any of them, I'd suggest making new friends, to be honest, and probably getting rid of those ones that probably aren't even friends, if we're being honest. I've been talking for so long, I feel like I need to chill. Let me take a 5-minute break, because I feel like I'm talking so much I don't even know what I sound like right now. Just had a little recess because, bitch, my voice is getting a little crackly and I don't even know what I sound like anymore. And then my wine is starting to taste like water, so I'm about to finish the last question. What do I want the last question to be? Outgrowing friendships. Since we're on the friendship topic, I think outgrowing friendships, similar to the last question that I just did, is a whole like you're growing at a different pace than your friend might be growing at the time. And I just feel like, again, some people are just not meant to be in your life for a really long time. Some people are just meant to be there for a season so you can learn through them, whether they be there for a lesson or a blessing. And outgrowing friendships honestly doesn't even have to be that deep. I feel like people make it sound worse than it is, or people portray it to be like a bad thing. Like, we're all human, and sometimes you just don't like fit in someone else's life. As you grow, like, you just don't fit in their life anymore. So I think outgrowing friendships is a good thing in some cases, and not all friendships that are outgrown end on bad terms. So it's never bad blood, you know what I mean? Like, you're just growing at a different pace, and they might find friends that they relate to a lot more than they related to with you, and vice versa. So yeah, outgrowing friendships is never a bad thing, to be honest. Especially if like nothing went wrong in the friendship, you just literally grew apart from each other. You know what you need to be worried about? The fake bitches that you outgrew your friendship with, because those are the ones that are probably out there spreading your fucking all the secrets that you told them when you were friends. Oh my god, bitch, I hate those types of friends. Like, ugh, those are the ones that were never your friends to begin with. Like, so yeah, outgrowing friendships in general, that's okay, but the fake bitches, them right in the mother nearest hell. But yeah, I'm not about that, because I wouldn't go like saying anyone's secrets after I'm no longer friends with them. Like, your secrets were literally done with me just because when you told them to me you were my friend, you know what I mean? Like, just because you're not my friend now doesn't mean anyone has to know about anything you told me. So yeah, I don't even know how I just went onto that, but that just made me feel some type of way, because bitch, I've been through my fair share of friendships that didn't last, and fake friendships that you thought were okay at the time, but then later on you realize that actually that was not the one. My battery's about to die. Let me change this battery and then do the outro. If you made it this far into the video and you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you just subscribed. Like, please. Yeah, I want to get a few more questions next time and maybe do another one of these in the future. But yeah, I don't know why I keep looking at my laptop, like, what the fuck am I looking at? But yeah, that's all for this video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you know every time I upload a new video. And I think that's all for this video. Is that everything that I have to say? And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.